December 21st, 2013 was the best day of our lives. I walked down the aisle to this exact song playing to meet my best friend at the altar. We chose this song because we knew marriage wasn't going to be easy and it was going to be full of bumps along the way. Little did we know one of those bumps would come way sooner than we ever expected. The next 3 years of our life would test our faith and it would test our marriage at times. But in the end, we would never give up and we're stronger in our faith than we've ever been and deeper in love with one another than we could have ever imagined. Here's our story.
Even if the skies get rough, I'm giving you all my love. I'm still looking up, I'm still looking up. Well, I won't give up. God knows I'm tough. He knows we got a lot to learn. God knows we're worth it, and we're worth it. I won't give up. Everybody falls sometimes. Gotta find the strength to rise from the ashes and make a new beginning. Anyone can feel the ache. You think it's more than you can take, but you're stronger, stronger than you know. Don't you give up now. The sun will soon be shining. You gotta face the clouds to find the silver lining. I've seen dreams that move the mountains, hope that doesn't ever end, even when the sky is falling.
Called to give you an embryo report. So you got 25 eggs yesterday.
Right.
Okay. And we have, unfortunately, a low fertilization. So we have 4 that shows normal fertilization.
Okay.
I've seen miracles just happen. Silent prayers get answered. Broken hearts become brand new. That's what faith can do.
Go by and we go in for the embryo transfer, and it never crossed my mind that something bad could happen.
So that morning we were in the waiting room and they called us back and we felt like it was kind of a long time to sit there. They never had us change into the scrubs. So I automatically got a feeling that something was wrong because I had done my Googling and I knew that there was a very small chance that the embryo might not survive the thawing process, but it was such a small chance that I honestly never thought it would happen. So I started to get a little worried, and then the doctor walked in and said, "We need to talk about your embryo." And we both kind of looked at each other and knew at that point that something wasn't right. So she let us know that as the thawing process was happening, about 80% of our embryo degenerated and gave us less than 5% chance of it working if we were to transfer it. So obviously we were pretty devastated. We went ahead and transferred it, hoping for the best, but things did not work out that cycle for us. So we were ready as soon as that was over to get started with the next round.
It doesn't matter what you've heard, impossible is not a word. It's just a reason for someone not to try. Everybody's scared to death.
Brave girl's about to do the first one. Heidi's participating too. We already have one battle wound, as you see there, from acupuncture. Heidi, get back. Bravest girl I know right here. Doing great, baby. Heidi, your mama's doing really good. Good, good.
Take that step out on the water, but it'll be alright. Life is so much more than what your eyes are seeing. You will find your way if you keep believing. I've seen dreams that move the mountains, hope that doesn't ever end, even when the sky is falling. I've seen miracles just happen, silent prayers get answered, broken hearts become brand new. That's what faith can do. Overcome the odds when you don't have a chance. Faith can do. When the world says you can't, it'll tell you that you can.
Good, how are you?
Very good. Do you have a minute now? I just have the embryo report for today.
Yes.
Unfortunately, I do not have good news. I'm sorry to let you know that we did not have anything to freeze for you.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
So, I'll never forget the day that we got that phone call from the embryologist letting us know that we had no embryos left. I actually was out running errands, and as soon as I pulled up and I walked into the house and I saw Mike, I immediately fell to the floor because I was kind of in shock, and I really didn't have to say anything. He knew because we knew we were expecting that phone call, and I remember looking at him and telling him I didn't think that I would be able to do it again. I couldn't go through it all again. My body couldn't handle it. I was emotionally unstable. I wasn't sure that I was strong enough to be able to go through all of it again, and luckily he
I knew at that time that my job and my role in that moment was to support her, and I can remember telling her we just need to trust in God. Everything's going to be okay. But I'd be lying if I said that I didn't have my doubts, and if I had deep inside potentially lost faith in the process.
So we took some time to kind of think about things, and met with Dr. Thomas, and I remember one of the first things that she said when we walked in was that her and the other doctors at the practice and the embryologist had all met and discussed our case, and she said she didn't exactly have an exact answer for us as to why things weren't working for us, just because everything looked great on paper and things just weren't working out. So she didn't have an answer, but she did say that all of the doctors came to the conclusion that they believed that we weren't in a place yet where we needed to resort to donor eggs or other options just yet. So we kind of knew at that time that we needed to trust them, and we were willing to give it one more shot and trust God, and so we geared up for our final and last round of IVF.
When the world says you can't, it'll tell you that you can. I've seen dreams that move the mountains, hope that doesn't ever end, even when the sky is falling.
Christmas was such a mix of emotions for Mike and I. The Thursday before Christmas, we were pretty positive that I had started my cycle, so we spent our Christmas morning crying on our dining room floor, holding each other, because we thought it was the end of the road for us. Until that evening when I decided to take a pregnancy test just for the confirmation. And as you can see, it turned out to be the most amazing Christmas ever.
Thank you. Thank you.
Dude.
Thank you. Thanks, Mom. Wow, dude. So pumped.
Merry Christmas.
Definitely pregnant!
Oh my god!
Woo!
Shut up. Shut up. Oh my god, Val. I know.
Well, gosh, this is all wonderful news.
Yes, sir.
So happy for the kids, golly.
Mountains, hope that doesn't ever end. Even when the sky is falling, I've seen miracles just
Twins in there!
You're gonna be Mimi to twins.
Are there two in there?
There are two!
fall sometimes, you will have the strength to rise.